After Hyun-wook's unexpected proposal, they find themselves standing at crosswalk in red light, ignoring the cars. Yoo-kyung wonders if he's only asking her because he fired her, but he says he's not sorry for firing her and explains that he doesn't allow women in his kitchen. As the light turns green, indicating that it's time for Yoo-kyung to decide. Hyun-wook tries to lead, grabs her arm to his way, but she pulls away. He tells her to do what she wants and walks off. Later, the woman who got fired ponders over Hyun-wook's no women policy. Yoo-kyung keeps his dating offer to herself, leaving them to wonder why he doesn't like women in his kitchen. They mourn the loss of their jobs, with Yoo-kyung facing the worst situation as a newcomer to cooking. The egg seller deposits money into Yoo-kyung's account as a bribe for their patronage. Yoo-kyung, however, had previously returned the money to Chef Toddy before he was fired. Chef Toddy had anyways returned that to their manager, as this money was given as complimentary to continue their business with that egg seller. Next morning, Hyun-wook got startled to find Yoo-kyung asleep inside his locker, with the strong scent of alcohol. She wakes up to his puzzled look and remarks on his early arrival. He jokes about her being there even earlier than him. As she experiences a leg cramp, he instinctively reaches out to massage her leg. She then, pitifully, expresses her desire to cook pasta at La Sfera. During the morning meeting, Hyun-wook ignored Yoo-kyung but also doesn't send her away. He discusses the menu with the cooks and criticizes their lunch special and decides to replace it with a shrimp dish. Despite Seokho's objections, Hyun-wook sticks to his decision. As they prepare for lunch service, the cooks anticipated chaos due to Hyun-wook's menu changes. This leads to dissatisfaction among customers and stress in the kitchen. Hyun-wook surprises everyone by inviting a trio of former colleagues, Team Italy, to replace the fired cooks and compensate their kitchen chaos. Team Korea cooks are still in shock. Despite Yoo-kyung's objections, Hyun-wook replaces her with their kitchen assistant in her place. Later, Team Italy and the new assistant discusses if Hyun-wook's behavior is still influenced by that woman. After closing the restaurant, Yoo-kyung makes pasta for herself and finds it delicious, wondering how Hyun-wook can judge without trying it. Next morning, Yoo-kyung returns to work, but Hyun-wook brushes her off. She offers to take back the assistant role at least, but he ignores her, assigning tasks to others. Seokho criticizes Yoo-kyung for demoting herself and for questioning her pride like this. He advises her to leave rather than losing her self-respect. Sam convinces Yoo-kyung to make him lunch and requests a delivery, which she initially declines due to restaurant policies, but later reconsiders. The waiter warns her and advises not to against breaking the rules. However, Yoo-kyung believes in prioritizing customer and seizing the opportunity to cook, but Hyun-wook stops Yoo-kyung before cooking and affirmed no dishes can be sent to customer without his approval. She argues that the kitchen belongs not to him or her, but only to the customers. They agree to a challenge where both will make pasta, and if the customer prefers Yoo-kyung's dish, she gets her old position back. Otherwise, she'll leave the kitchen. Team Italy sees it as Hyun-wook's final test for her. At office, San is surprised to see both chefs serve their dishes. While Hyun-wook's dish is ready to go, Yoo-kyung prepares hers separately and mixes the pasta just before serving. However, a surprise interruption occurs when Se-young arrives to join San for lunch. Upon seeing each other, Hyun-wook and Se-young recognize each other instantly. Although, others are unaware that they both dated while training in Italy and with Se-young's betrayal of changing wine made Hyun-wook to lose the competition, Hyun-wook's mood darkens noticeably. Se-young prefers Hyun-wook's dish, while Sam criticizes Yoo-kyung's spaghetti unaware of their challenge. Feeling disappointed, Yoo-kyung tastes both dishes and sees the difference. Hyun-wook, who felt upset about Se-young's presence, fires Yoo-kyung, emphasizing his kitchen's no women rule, and gets into the elevator. Yoo-kyung feels defeated as the elevator closes. To know if Yoo-kyung would make it back to kitchen or not, stay tuned for the next episode recap. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you like this.